with beatings and bullying. Who are these high-ranking defectors? Marty Rathbun and Mike Rittner.
You can ignore us, but the media has not ignored what's really going on.
You want to see news. What's wrong with reading news? Leader attacked him some 50 times. Staffers are disciplined and controlled by a multi-layered system of ecclesiastical justice. It includes publicly confessing sins and crimes to a group of peers, being ordered to jump into a pool fully clothed, facing embarrassing security checks or worse, being isolated as a suppressive person. Go to TampaBay.com or pick up your own copy of the St. Petersburg Times. David Miscavige on the front page. Get your religion back from the abusive leaders that are controlling it.
David Miscavige beats his stamp!
Marty Rathbun is talking. He's singing like a bird. He's confessing and he's giving eyewitness testimony.
Yes. Stay off their property. Thank you.
What?
I don't know. I think I crossed the magical line.
So usually if you do this, they say, you've got to take that off, we're going to call the cops, stuff like that. But now they just watch us, and now he thinks that is, you have to point to my foot when I get on your property. Would you mind pointing to my foot so that, anyway, they used
Marty was the reign of terror. The fact that they allowed an executive member to beat people that many times, where are the police reports? Why wasn't he kicked out? Why wasn't he sent under ethics?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with upper management. There's just straight up, no matter how you cut this, there is something wrong with upper management. It's your responsibility as a Scientologist to fix it. You are giving them your life, and they're giving you lies.
I don't have.
You can't respond.
I can't respond because
nobody's told you how to respond.
I've honestly never seen anything like that.
How many executive briefings do you go to? Do they invite you to the top floor? No, of course they don't. Listen to the people that were there. 4 people that left, and are 5 if you count Mark Hedlund. How many people have to leave before you believe that this one man is maybe a jerk?
Don't forget Jeff Hawkins. He was beat multiple times.
How many people do all of them have to leave? If all of them leave and turn around, will you still say that they're all turning on somebody because he's doing something that works? It's not logical. I know that you're trained to believe in logic and science and facts and data. It's not logical. What an honest doubt formula on this.
I don't know what to say to you. I mean, that's it. I'm not gonna read a paper article and then say I'm gonna do a doubt formula.
Why? You read L. Ron's books and then you run a doubt formula. What's the difference?
Watch the video.
But you believe everything that you read from Ron? Why? That's an illogical statement.
I read everything someone
You can't apply something to people that are only on the other side. That's called paranoia.
Well, I learned something from Ron and I apply it and it works for me.
I've been right about a billion things in my life. Doesn't mean I've never been wrong.
I'm not saying I've been wrong.
I'm not, but you are saying that Ron isn't. Everybody is fallible.
In the SD hall. What's going on there? Where have they disappeared
You know, I'm
to?
not there. I can tell you.
Yeah, but haven't you
Don't you
noticed
question these things?
Why? No.
Don't you care?
You haven't noticed?
This is your organization. This is your
I'm
church.
gonna listen to you guys and then react to what you guys tell me.
Google it. Don't listen to us.
You signed a billion-year contract to go lifetime after lifetime, and yet you don't care enough to actually investigate and see if the people that are leading you are maybe lying.
You're destroying your own church.
It makes sense.
You are destroying your own church
by not standing up against something that you know is wrong.
You do not want to know.
You're basically flushing away all of Ron's work. Because when this comes out and when this ends, there will be no Scientology left.
And that would be a crime shame, don't you think?
It will be people like you that stood by and did nothing.
Yeah.
Ron would turn in his grave. Rathbun says it. Rathbun does not attack Ron. He does not attack the Church of Scientology. All he does is give evidence of Miscavige's abuses. That's all he does. Because he still says there's a lot to Scientology that has value. Okay? He is not.
I understand that you're loyal. I understand that you love this. I understand. But that doesn't mean that something might not be wrong.
had enough evidence. You are complicit.
I'm sure they'll.
But you're also saying that you don't care.
I'm not saying I wouldn't care. I've never heard of it.
If I found out,
you've told me, and I don't listen to you.
Jason on WWE.
Hey, Omri.
Hey,
You want to sign?
Yes, I have nothing.
Oh yeah, grab one.
Can I borrow your mask?
You're gonna put a mask on?
He's changing into his secret identity.
Yeah. Do you?
Oh my God, who is that?
I thought you guys were like past that whole stage by now, the whole anonymous.
It's still a brand though, right?
You guys,
It is a
especially when
brand.
you-
It is a brand. That's the thing.
But it's a different. You're stealing someone else's brand. Anonymous is
No.
anonymous for you guys.
It.
That sounds like somebody who doesn't understand.
You know, but then, and then you'll say hiding is low on the tone scale, but
the thing is, anonymous is everyone. You can say I'm stealing.
I know you don't.
You
but
can't
you
say
got
I'm
your-
stealing
You know
anonymous
what?
brand because
I can be 1.1, I can be
So-
anything on the tone scale, and I don't care. Because I don't need somebody to tell me that I'm flunking my own religion.
Because he's the
I
leader
don't
of
need to tell me-
Scientology
somebody
actually
to tell me that I'm doing
perverting
Have you read
it.
this on
What
Stone?
yeah, it's right
Now you know,
Yes,
Tim,
you read it? You told
you've
me
got that
Stone.
information
Yeah,
now.
read
You are accountable for
some-
what you do
You
with
already
it.
told me. where you read
Morally
some stuff.
accountable.
No.
And potentially
Yeah,
legally
you
accountable depending
agree
upon
with the
your
workable
actions
technology.
pan out.
I agree
So you
that
believe
there
what you
are
want to
some
believe,
basic
don't
principles
want
in
to
it
change
that are
don't want
absolutely
to bring down
Like
the
the tone scale doesn't. That doesn't seem like
I
that's
think
a
that-
workable principle.